The Well sits on Broad Street in downtown Lancaster. It's a social mission restaurant that is strictly vegetarian and completely gluten-free. Selections for lunch include big salads with local kale, nuts, and hummus. Or you can try their pita sandwiches with fresh vegetables and touches like maple pecan clusters and rosemary apricot spread. This is just one of the restaurants and businesses that is breathing new life into Lancaster. Today I'm sitting down with local historian and activist Randy Groff to find out how industry has shaped Lancaster's history. What were some of the, Lancaster's earlier industries that were thriving?
First, one of the biggies was anchor hocking. We were an anchor hocking town. Starting from the early 1900s, the glass industry kind of took over. My dad worked for Anchor starting back before World War II and after World War II. Worked there till he retired, 30-some years. At one time, my brother worked for Anchor, my sister-in-law. I worked for Anchor when I first got out of the Marine Corps for a couple of years, and then I took off again. But anchor hocking was the industry. It was an anchor hocking town. The recent book, Glass House, with Brian Alexander, mentioned that Forbes magazine in 1947 called Lancaster the All-American town. Maybe we still are, but in a different sense. And we need to get back to the sense of an all-American town like it was in 1947.
So we know, thankfully, anchor hocking stayed here in Lancaster, but a lot of industries moved away. Why? Why do you think that happened, and how did it affect the community?
Well, with the decline of anchor hocking, Lancaster has changed. Anchor hocking's corporate offices were here. They aren't anymore. The executives lived here. They don't anymore. We've become more of a bedroom community to Columbus. It's been said that 51% of the people that live in Lancaster commute to Columbus for their employment. So Lancaster has a mix of people who are commuters out and commuters in. And we need to kind of bring that back to where we not only have the industry, but we have more of the management and executives living here also, and to make it the kind of community where they want to live.
And what about people's everyday life and livelihood and way of life here in Lancaster? Has it changed? Is it harder, or?
I think it's harder in the fact that the incomes aren't there. Anchor hocking incomes have gone down over the years. The union has been weakened over the years. And as I said, the executives moved out.
So all over the country, we see other cities that were known for industries have to figure out ways to reinvent themselves.
The steel mills in Youngstown and Steubenville, when those closed up, they had to reinvent themselves. Pittsburgh had to reinvent themselves. A lot of cities around the country, Dallas had to reinvent itself. It wrapped itself around the financial world as well as Houston too, and a little less on the oil. Lancaster has to do that same thing. We need to reinvent ourselves. And that's where, with the big burst in microbreweries across the country, having water as an asset as far as the quantity and the quality, that's something that we can grow in that sense. And we need to diversify a lot more too. Don't wrap ourselves around one industry like the anchor town was when I was growing up. And we need to not only reinvent, but diversify.
Even with the struggles, the economic challenges that the communities face, there still is a spirit of community here in Lancaster.
Still a spirit of community.
How have you all been able to maintain that?
I think, downtown's revitalization, while it may not be complete, it's going in that direction. I think that's generated a new excitement too.
Okay.
People see things happening and say, okay, maybe we didn't have confidence in it before, but now we see a little bit. I think maybe we can make it happen. And you see that energy kind of move forward with more people around town.
Yeah, that's got to be exciting to see.
So the downtown's very important, and that's where we need to play on the history of Lancaster, the historic value of a lot of the buildings. But if you've got the entertainment, the cultural, everything in your downtown, bring some of that shopping back, get more people living and working downtown, that will spread to the rest of the community too. There's a lot of good people here, they know a lot, and if we put our heads together, they can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your heart with me.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you being with us today.